Ghana's under-23 national team, Black Meteors, will be aiming to bounce back to the Olympic Games after missing the previous 4 editions as they prepare for the Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. The tournament kicks off in weeks, and coach Ibrahim Tanko is expected to add some Black Stars players to his 22 local-based players. Here are the 6 Black Stars players who were born on or after January 1st, 2001, making them qualify to be included in the final squad. So the first player is Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Despite not playing in the top flight of the German Bundesliga, Königsdörfer has been a key player for Hamburger SV in the second tier, scoring 10 goals in all competitions. The winger was first invited to the Black Stars in September 2022 and featured as a late substitute for Ghana against Nicaragua in an international friendly. Having expressed interest in joining the Black Meteors and giving his input at the club level, the German-born Ghanaian could be targeted by Tanko and his technical team. Kamaldeen Sulemana. Known for his pace and dribbling abilities, Sulemana could be a great addition to the Black Meteor squad. He could be an alternative to the promising Enes Nuama on the flanks. Sulemana has been with the Black Stars in recent times and has played a number of times, giving the impression of another future star. Unfortunately, his team Southampton got relegated from the English Premier League, and he could use this tournament as a recovery platform to bounce back. Daniel Efriye-Barnier. Despite joining the Black Stars for the 2022 World Cup, the former Hearts of Oak player has missed out on subsequent call-ups. However, Barnier is one of the few players who are featured in almost all the national teams, including the Black Galaxies, and would most likely be one of the first names on the final list. Fatau Isahako is the 4th on the list. Just like his recent show in the final round of qualifiers against Algeria, Isahako is definitely touted as the marksman for Ibrahim Tanko's men. Isahako's impact has not really been felt by the Black Stars like the youth sides he has featured for, and that is good news in disguise for the Black Meteors. The Sporting CP youngster will leverage his powerful left foot once more to spearhead the team in attack. He could only be 19, but one the many others will look up to. Felix Afena-Gyan. The only stumbling block for the former AS Roma man would be his earlier excuse of not ready to play. Unlike the beginning of the season, he has won a few more minutes under Cremonese manager David Ballardini in the second half of the Italian Serie A and could have found his confidence to play for the national team again. The youngster's presence will undoubtedly be needed if the team's last 2 games were anything to go by. Afena-Gyan could just be the missing piece up front for the good-looking Ghana under-23 side. Finally, Ibrahim Danlad. Danlad is already in the initial 22-man squad as one of the local-based players and remains the main contender to keep the post for the team. He has played in all the youth national teams, which is why his experience is unmatched as far as the squad is concerned. His stint with the Black Stars might have even taught him more, which would enable the effectiveness of his wonderful reflexes. So these are the 6 Black Stars players who are eligible age-wise to be included in the under-23 squad.